Once again, we're welcoming to the stage Vivian LeBrun-Benesh.
Hello, everyone. So I can't really see that, so I'm just gonna use my paper here. So, it's okay. Thank you, though. Please bear with me. I'm a little nervous. The last time I was on this stage, I was 14 years old, telling my story. I made people laugh and cry then, so no pressure, right? So here we go. Most people, when they look back on their childhood, can find simple, innocent memories. A favorite toy, a birthday party, a day at the park, or maybe just feeling being safe in someone's arms. I have childhood memories too. Mine are not those kinds. Sorry. It's the hormones too, I'm pregnant. My earliest memory is of my grandmother packing bags for me and my little brother and taking us to a government facility, being taken from her arms and placed in an orphanage. From there, my brother and I bounced from foster care to foster care. And somewhere along the way, I began to believe that was what I was being told, that I was a bad kid, that I was unlovable, that I deserved whatever punishment came my way. Those labels stay with you: bad, abandoned, too old, unwanted. Eventually, my little brother was adopted. He was 2, I was only 8. And in my mind, that meant I had already missed my chance. By the time I was 10, I was sent to an all-girls orphanage with more than 200 girls. I had come to believe that no one, no family would ever want me. I was on my own. I had learned not to expect love. I had learned not to expect safety. I had learned not to expect anyone to choose me. So when Kidsave came to the orphanage, I was picked. I didn't know what to make of it. Honestly, I laughed. They told me they were choosing girls who were well-behaved. And after so many years of being told I was bad, I couldn't understand why they would choose me. Then came fear. I didn't really understand what it meant to go to another country. My whole world was the orphanage. Even Colombia felt foreign to me because I had never really known anything outside of a brick wall and barbed wire. So on the flight to the United States, while other children seemed excited, I was scared. But I didn't want to be left out, so I pretended to be excited too. Meeting my host family was nerve-wracking. I remember strange people smiling at me, giving me too much information. And I barely understood any of it. One of my favorite memories was going to the beach for the first time. I remember the ocean felt huge, big waves crashing into the shore. But my dad will tell you, I stood there, puffing up my body, trying to look big before dashing into the waves. He said I ran into the ocean like I was slaying a monster. At the end of the 6 weeks, while many other children didn't want to leave, I couldn't wait to go back. Back to the orphanage, back to the place I hated, but also the only place I knew. What I didn't understand then was that the place I thought was my home would become the thing that pushed me towards the people who would become my family. I was 12 when my parents told me they wanted me. And I wish I could tell you I ran into their arms and everything changed overnight, but that's not what happened. It took me a long time to warm up to the idea of having parents. Part of me felt like they were trying to change my life too late. Part of me didn't want anyone telling me what to do because I had been taking care of myself since I was 5. I had built walls around myself for a reason. And it took work, real work, for those walls to come down. I was worried every time I misbehaved that I would be sent back to Colombia, back to the orphanage. It took patience, it took therapy, a lot of it. It took my parents showing me again and again that their love was not going away. At the time, I hated therapy. I thought, here we go again with the labels. Now I was being told I had an attachment disorder. But this time, the labels didn't destroy my self-worth. This time, it helped explain why I pushed people away, why I was angry, why I couldn't trust anyone when they say they loved me. Because I had spent 13 years believing I was unlovable. Today, I'm 32 years old, and I'm still a work in progress. My relationship with my parents has taken time, understanding, forgiveness, and a lot of patience on all sides. It has not always been easy. There were times I missed my language, my culture, the world I came from, even with all this pain. But my parents stayed. Their love stayed. And because of that, we have built something beautiful. Not perfect. No family is perfect. But we have learned how to come back to each other. We have learned how to repair. That is what family means to me now. Not perfection, but choosing each other again and again. And this is true in all relationships. 4 years ago, I said yes to my supportive husband, and we had many moments of saying yes again and again. Now, as I prepare to become a mother of twins for the first time, I cannot believe it still. I find myself looking at everything differently. Becoming a parent comes with so much love, fear, responsibility, and emotions that it's hard to put into words. When I think about adopting older children, I understand that even more deeply now, that it takes a special kind of strength, because you're not welcoming a child into your home. You're welcoming their history, their wounds, their survival skills, their fear of being hurt again. You're learning how to become a family together. I still worry about how my past will shape me as a mother, but I'm also proud of how far I've come. Because my story did not end in that orphanage. It did not end with the labels other people gave me. It did not end with too old or unwanted. My story continued because people said yes. Kidsave said yes to older kids like me. My parents said yes to loving me even when I did not yet know how to receive it, how to receive that love. And over time, I learned to say yes too. Yes to healing, yes to trusting, yes to believing I was worthy of love. My experiences inspired my dream of becoming a therapist who works with older children and families. I have obtained my bachelor's in psychology, and I'm looking forward to completing my master's. I want children like me to feel seen, understood, and worthy. I want families to know that connection is possible, healing is possible, love is possible, even when the journey is not easy. Because children everywhere, whether they are growing up in Colombia, in the United States, or anywhere else, need more than a roof over their heads. They need guidance, they need connection. They need someone willing to walk beside them as they grow into adulthood. I didn't get here alone. My parents, who are here tonight, were learning and growing alongside me every step of the way. Their patience and unconditional love helped me shape the person I am today. Mom, Dad, please stand up. Okay, back to me now. They're done. Now, as I prepare to become a mother myself, I carry that love forward. All because one yes changed my life. And every child deserves someone brave enough to say yes to them. Thank you.